So all interview questions we're going to target now. So that is Java interview programs. So take the main method and click on create. So I'm going to create all static methods, private static. So void. So I need to print Fibonacci series. So print Fibonacci series. So how many you want? You can give a number. Okay, you can give a number. How many Fibonacci series we want? So the program we are writing is, so write a program to print the Fibonacci series. So what is the Fibonacci series? So like this is the one Fibonacci series numbers. So it will start with 0, 1, 1. But what is Fibonacci series? First of all, definition. Let me give you the definition. Fibonacci series means previous two numbers sum is the next number. Previous two numbers sum is your next number. So that is 0 plus 1. These are the previous two numbers, right? That sum is 1. That's the third number. Next, these two numbers sum is 2. Again, these two numbers sum is 3. And these two numbers sum is 5. And these two numbers sum is 8. And these two numbers sum is 13. And these two numbers sum is 21, and so on. So you can keep moving down. Right? This is the Fibonacci series means. Okay. So this Fibonacci series, how many you want? You request. I want 10, I want 15 or that many Fibonacci series, your method has to print for. So that's what this program is going to do. This function is going to do that. So first step 1. So declare. So 3 variables. So like first step is int n1 equal to 0, n2 equal to 1, and n3 I'm going to calculate. So that I don't want to declare anything. N3 value I am not going to assign because I need to calculate n3. So print S1, n1 and n2. So n1 and n2 you print it. So and the same line I want, that's why I'm printing this one, and plus n2. So then I have to iterate. 2 are no finishing. 2 numbers you printed. So you iterate it. So step 2 is, so iterate the, so iterate till the n numbers. How many you want? So you start with already 2 you printed. You don't need again. With 0 you don't need to start. So you start with int I equal to 2. One number onwards you start it. So I less than or equal to n and I plus plus. This is the loop. Why you are starting with 2? Because we are already printed one first number and second number. Both are done. You don't need to do again. So that's why I'm starting with the third number. Now, so I need to calculate the third number. So sum the n1 and n2 and assign the output of the 2. And assign output to n3. So n3 equal to n1 plus n2. You print that n3 value. Now you got the n3 value, right? Just print it. Again, I want a print method. I'll give some space, one space plus n3. Just print n3. But again, we have to keep moving, right? Keep moving the previous two numbers. Always now n1 value is going to be n2 and n2 value is going to be n3. So this is the all the Fibonacci series how to print. So just after the for loop, bring the cursor to next line, and I'm just printing. So end of Fibonacci series. Okay, this is the end of Fibonacci series. So that is the this print Fibonacci series values. Now, so please understand here. See how if you give 10, this should print 10 Fibonacci series. Let's call this method. You will come to know. So I'm giving n value 10. So I want 10 Fibonacci series. See? So more than 10, just count it. If, otherwise, you will remove this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So equal to is not required. So just no, like that you have to find out. These are the 10 Fibonacci series are printed. If we give 15, 15 will print. So 15 will print here. So 15 will print. So how many you give, that many it is going to print. That many Fibonacci series. So this is the very simple. Even you remember our agile methodology, the story points will give these Fibonacci series numbers only, right? So if you are working on agile methodology, so we are using this Fibonacci series only. So that's a Fibonacci series means previous two numbers sum is the next number. So previous two numbers sum is the next number. So that's the first program. So second program, any questions on this? So let's move on to the next program. So I want to find out given number is palindrome number or not. How can you check a given number is palindrome number or not? So write a program to check. So given number is palindrome or not. So what is palindrome number? What is mean by palindrome number? So palindrome number means, so you will give one input number. That number, you reverse that. So after reverse, you will get the same as the initial number. Then that number is called palindrome number. So what is that? So first you reverse the number, given number. Reverse number and initial number both are same. Then that number is a palindrome number. So first reverse the number, reverse the given input number. If we get if the reversion number is equal to input number, then that number is called palindrome number. So this is the palindrome number means. First, you have to reverse the given input number. Please catch this logic, the very, very important. How you can reverse the number. Suppose you take an example int, so n equal to 121. So this is the, if you reverse, so the reverse number will be, what is the reverse number for this? So 121 only, right? Am I true or not? If you reverse say 121, what you will get? 121 only will get, right? So then this 121 is a palindrome number. Suppose if you take 123, so 123 reverse number, what is that?
321.
321, right? That is 321. Is this a palindrome number? No, it's not a palindrome number. So that's why, so always remember, palindrome number is nothing but after you reverse, you get the same as the initial number, same as input, whatever you have given, then that number is called palindrome. But how can you reverse this? So that is the one we are going to see now. Let's go and target it. So n, and I'm going to write static void palindrome number. So I'm going to do int n. So here step one is declare all the variables. Declare all the variables like int. So reminder, I want to declare one variable, and then so reverse variable I will declare as a 0, nothing is there. Then one temporary variable I will declare. In step 2, so assign input n value to temporary variable. So why we are assigning? Because n value will change. So that's why I need to store in the temporary variable this one. So that for a comparison, I will use this one, initial value. I'm using that. Then step 3, so check, so loop it, so iterate it until n equal to 0, right? Until n greater than 0, you loop it. Check n greater than 0 and get, so loop it. So while loop you have to use while, so n greater than 0 and calculate the, basically it's not calculation, get extract the each digit from the number. So extract each digit from given input. Suppose each digit means one digit, 2 another digit, 1 another digit. How can you extract? So that you can achieve by, so extract each digit from the given input by percentile symbol. That's it. It's a reminder. It will give a reminder. So reminder value equal to n percentile by 10. You will get the each digit. So please remember, this is the logic you need to remember. So this logic is going to be very useful even in other programs also. 2 more programs I'm going to write. Same logic you will use there also. Because you need to get each digit from the number. How can you get it? This is the logic. Okay. So now next step, these are the algorithmic steps you need to write if they ask you also. So next, reverse, write the reverse logic. So reverse logic. So what is the reverse logic? Reverse equal to reverse multiply by 10 plus remainder. So this is the formula you need to remember, how to reverse. So this will take care. Next step, calculate the n value, because n value is going to change, right? Calculate the n value. So basically, the quotient value you need to find out. So that is n equal to n by 10. That's it. So this is the basic logic you are going to use. Same logic you are going to use in even other programs also. Now, you compare. So initial temporary variable value and reverse value. If temporary variable is equal to reverse, then you can say given number is so given number, maybe you can give the number. So temp is palindrome. You can print the reverse value. Else, so you can say given number is not palindrome. That's it. So take a simple example. I'll show you. Very simple example. 121 you take. Okay. So 121 you are assigning to. So this one. Now it will come here. So 121 greater than 0. True. Comes inside. So 121 percentile by 10. So what is the output you will get? What is the remainder you will get? What is the remainder you will get here?
1.
Ayyo, what is this? All are silent. What is this? You have to be active. And if you are silent and you won't get be proactive in the talk, that will help you. If you are silent, then nothing will help you. These are the basic mathematics, right? So reverse equal to reverse multiply by 10. What is the reverse value? 0 multiply by 10. Calculations, just replacing the values plus remainder value 1. So what is the reverse value you will get? Now 1. Before it was 0. So when it comes to this line, the reverse value is first. You got a 1. Now it will come to this line. N value 121 still by 10. You will get a 12. Quotient value. Basically, it will get a quotient value. Now n value change it to 12. It will go here. So 12 greater than 0, true. And comes here. 12 percentile by 10 will get a 2. So comes here. So reverse equal to reverse value currently how much? 1 multiply by 10. So that formula I'm using, this formula I'm using. I'm not doing anything. Reverse value 1 multiply by 10 plus what is the remainder value currently? So what is the total amount? 12. So you got that 12. Now, if you go here, you will get a 1. And value you will get a 1. So now here it will come. So 1 greater than 0. And then a remainder value also will get 1. And here, so you replace that. So reverse equal to, so 12 multiplied by 10 plus 1. How much you got? 121. So now he will get here 0. So it will go up 0 greater than 0 out. So directly it will jump here. So temporary value 121. So reverse value 121. So now this will print. So this is how you can call that method. This is all examples I am showing with code. So please practice and remember the steps. Any number you take. So it will show you, let's say, palindrome number. Okay. So you do a negative test case also. Try a negative test case also, right? So he's not a palindrome, else part it came. So this is another program. Any questions here? Next program. Write a program to check given number is neon or not. This is the one of the interview question. For me in recent interviews, I got this. I think a given number is neon number or not. What is neon number? First we should understand that, right? So neon number means the new program. I didn't explain to the previous batches, because whenever I attend interviews, if I get a new program, I'll include that. So neon number means, so the given number you square it. Okay, so square the given input, then sum all the digits in that number. Then if you get same as initial number, then that number is called neon number. Okay, so let me show you the example. I'll give you a simple example. You take a int n equal to 9. So what is the square value? Square means what? N multiplied by n, right? So how much you will get? 81, right?
Yeah.
So 81. Now, so you sum it. Sum means each digit, you need to extract each digit. Again, I told you how to extract each digit. See our previous programs, logic is going to help you here again. Sum equal to 1 plus 8. How much you got? 9. Is it same as the initial input value or not? So that's why this number is called neon number. So let's go and implement that. So you understand the problem now. So you implement that now. You can do that. And above I have given, but still, let me try. Let me give the complete code. Check. So given number is neon int n. Remember all the steps. Okay? Remember all the steps. What are the variables you need? So you need one sum variable, one reminder variable. You need one square variable, all this. So first step is declare all the variables. I need int reminder 1 and the sum equal to 0. And then I need square value. So square value maybe I can declare here. So now step 2, immediately square the given input. Print square val equal to n multiplied by n. You should not hard code. You have to square this. That I am doing square. So step 3, loop it. Loop to get each digit from the square root value. So while SQRVL greater than 0 and extract each digit, right? Step 4, extract each digit from the square value. So using percentile symbol, so RM equal to square val percentile by 10. That's a common logic. You don't need to worry about that. So sum equal to sum plus, so reminder. That's it. Then you calculate that, okay? You calculate that square value by, so then square val equal to square val by 10. That's it. So then if, so n double equal to sum, n value is equal to, we are not changing the n value anywhere. That's why I am not storing in another temporary variable, not required here. Because I am changing here the square value. I am not changing n value. So then you can say, so given number n is a Neon number. Let's sum, you can put it. Else, you can say given number is not Neon number. Right. So that's it. So let's find out, and we'll give different values, and we'll check so whether this is correct or not. SQ2. Is not a Neon number because sum, when you do 2 by 2, 4, 4 is the sum, so it is not Neon number. So next, so 9. 9 is a Neon number, we have seen already, right? So 9 is a Neon number. So let me give some space. So that looks good. Some space will provide. Okay. So Neon number. Try different numbers. So next 12. Why 9 is coming here? Okay. Saying it is not a Neon number because you are getting a 9. 144, right? 144 means 9. It's not a Neon number. Like this, you can try it out with different combinations. Okay. So the next one, so it's a very similar program. I'm going to write one more. So write a program to check. So given number is Armstrong number or not? How can you say that? What is Armstrong number first? So Armstrong number means you take the each digit from the number and cube it. After cubing each digit, sum all the cubes. If you get a same as initial number, then that is called Armstrong number. What is that Armstrong number means? You cube the each digit and then cube all the digits things. And if you get a same as initial number, then that is called Armstrong number. Okay. Now, cube each digit of the number, then sum all the cubes. If we get same as initial number, then that number is called Armstrong number. Suppose let's take int n equal to 153. So what is the point I told you? Each digit you take and cube it. So 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1, then plus 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5, plus 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. So can you cube 1 plus 125 plus 27? How much you will get? So 153, right? So this is the program how you need to do. See, again you are getting each digit. So how can you get that? Already I used 2 programs now. This is the third program I am doing again with the same logic. Public static void check Armstrong number. So given number is Armstrong or not, you need to check it. So again, first step is declare all the required variables. So all the required variables. So int remainder I need, and cube value I want, and then temporary variable I want. Step 2, so assign the n value to temporary variable. So temp equal to n. Why I am assigning? Because now n value I am going to change. So loop it. So while n greater than 0, so extract the each digit from number using percentile symbol. So remainder equal to n percentile by 10. So then calculate n values, n equal to n by 10. Then calculate the cube value, cube equal to cube plus, and your remainder value you have to multiply that. So this is the entire logic. Similar, right? Almost similar code we have done. But here I am cubing each digit, and that cubed value I am adding to previous cube value. So now compare it. Compare, right? If the temporary variable equal to cube value, then you can say, so given number temporary variable is Armstrong number. So then you can print a cube value also. So else, so you can say number is not Armstrong number. So call this Armstrong number or not 153. So you try different one, positive and negative test case. The Armstrong number. So I'll give the different value. Suppose you give 151. You won't get a no. This is not a Armstrong number because you're getting 127, not 153. So that's why this is not a Armstrong number. See, 3 similar programs I have written. So practice with seeing, you try it out, right? So then you will get a confidence on that. Now, next program. So write a program to print prime numbers. So what is prime number? What is prime number? Prime number doesn't have, it divides by 1 and by itself. Prime number is divided by 1 and itself. There is no other factors. Basically, it's not going to have multiple factors. So that's like, you know, if you see 9, so it is divided by 9, it is divided by 1, it is divided by 3. So that's not a prime number. 9 is not a prime number. Like 4 is not a prime number. Here, the even prime number is a 2. So 1 is not a prime number, 2 is the even prime number, it starts with the 2 only. So how many you want to print, that I will give range. How many you want to print. So that I am going to give how many prime numbers you want to print. Public static void print prime numbers. So I'm going to print int range. So this many I'm going to print. So printing the prime numbers from to range. Okay. So now first you have to take one for loop. You have to start with the 2. Int I equal to 2 because it starts with the 2 only, right? That's why I less than or equal to range and I plus plus. So initially you declare one Boolean value is prime, you set it to 2. So then inner for loop, you take the inner for loop, int j equal to 2. So j less than I j plus plus. So if you divide the I by j, okay, you divide the I. So if I percentile by j is not equal to 0, then is prime you set it to false. So maybe 0 equal to 0. So you can set it to false and then break it. Okay. After that you print it. So when it comes to inside, it will exit this inner for loop, right? So after this you print it. If E is prime, if E is prime, so if it is so E is prime, and you can print that. You can print that. So the I value. So I value you print it, so that you will come to know whether that is prime or not, right? So that's how we can find out whether the given number is prime or not. Also, you can check it. So any questions here? So I'll take a simple no range. I'll take it this till 10 and I will treat it so that you will understand. Okay, let me print this. So we didn't print. So let's print it. Just print I value. So I'll print in the same line. I don't want to go to next lines and bring the cursor to next line. So you can just print it. Okay. So let's see this all this no prime numbers are printing properly or not. We have to see that. So maybe first initially I'll take it just print all of them. So call this method. I'll help you out to understand one by one. Just take first 10 numbers I'll print it. So I want 10 prime numbers. See, what are the 10 prime numbers? 2,
2, 3, 5, 7.
2, 3, 5, 7. 8, 9, 10 are not prime numbers. That's why only these are printed. So just try it out. So you execute one by one debug mode and you will come to know. You will come to know if you execute in the debug mode, you will come to know. So otherwise it's not possible. You run the debug mode, it will help you. So last program for the day, that is, we need to print a pyramid shape. How can you print a pyramid shape? So this is the pyramid shape, right? This is the pyramid shape, right? Oh, we can have this. How many rows you want, you decide it, okay? How many rows you want, you decide it. So this is the pyramid shape. This pyramid shape I need to print with program. This is the design pattern. How can you print this design pattern? So write a program to print the, pyramid shape. These are the programs you need to practice this. Let's see how I'm going to take the number of rows from the keyboard. See, can you observe here? After many spaces, I'm printing the star. Again here, the next iteration, the second row when it comes, space count is reducing, then you are printing 2 stars. So number of rows count and star count is same. Star count is same, but the space is reducing. Your cursor will start here, but these are all spaces you are printing and then printing the star. That means you have to print the spaces and then you have to print the star. So that means you have to take multiple loops here. So 3 for loops you have to take to achieve this task. So let's finish this quickly. Public static, so void, so print pyramid shape. So I'll take the input from the number of rows, how many rows you want in your pyramid shape. I'll take from the keyboard. Create object for scanner class. Because I'm taking input from the scanner class. So that's why I'm creating object for scanner class. Scanner SCOBJ equal to new scanner. System dot in. So that's it. Now, so first I'm going to ask, okay, please enter number of rows you want. Please enter number of rows you want in pyramid shape. I'm just so that I can recognize my cursor is waiting in the console. Otherwise, if you don't write this print statement, you don't know whether cursor is waiting for you or for your input or not. That's why I'm just taking this. So number of rows equal to scobj dot next int method. Return type method I'm calling basically. And initialize the row count as initialize the row count with 1. You start with row count 1. Row count equal to 1. Row count equal to 1. So iterate this many spaces you have to print, right? Iterate it for int I equal to number of rows and I greater than 0, I greater than 0, and I minus because I have to last number of rows or words I need to start. Then I'll print them. Okay. What happened? This is something. Okay. So now it's like now we need to print the I spaces. Print I spaces. You're starting from the beginning. You're printing I spaces. How can you print? You take one more for loop. So you have to print that many, right? So that's why you have to take one more for loop. Int j equal to 1. Basically, you're going to start with a 0 also, right? So 0 or 1 is fine, I think. 0. Okay, let's take a 0. J less than or equal to a. How many rows are there? How many this count is it? That many spaces you have to print. That's the equal to I'm giving. That's the equal to I'm giving. Why I'm giving equal to here? Because that many spaces you have to print. I value current, for example, you have taken up 5. So 5 spaces you have to print. It will iterate 5 times. So that's why. A plus plus. So then I'll print the. You have to take all print methods, not println method. Remember that. Space. One space I'm printing. So after this, you have to write one more for loop. After printing the spaces, what you need to do after printing the space? These are all the spaces are over. Next, what is the next step you need to do? You have to print the star. So for printing the star, each row count is your star count. So that's why int k equal to 1 and k less than or equal to row count. See here row count initially we initialized 1. So when it comes to here, that's why first is 1 star only you're printing in the first row. So after all the spaces, you're printing the 1 star. Next, you print the star you print. So print method only you have to take. Remember, print method only you have to take after this for loop. So you bring the cursor to the next line, then increment the row count by 1. So row count, because the next row it has to go, right? That's why plus plus. So this is the entire program. How you can see 3 for loops. This for loop is how many rows you want that, and the second for loop is for printing these spaces. These spaces you're starting here and that many spaces, and third for loop is for printing the stars. So that's how it is going to work out all the things. Let's call this and give the number of rows you want. Execute this. See, it is asking, say still running mode. The red mark means it is running mode, and it is asking, please enter number of rows you want. I want 5. Input mismatch. So what happened? Number of okay, int I equal to this this. Let's see what is this.
Number of rows -1, I think. Number of rows minus.
Greater than 0, I greater than 0, I minus minus. That's what we did, right? The I minus minus. Then here j equal to 0, j less than or equal to I, j plus plus. That is correct only. And here print method we are printing. For int k equal to 1, k less than or equal to row count, and k plus plus. And this is perfect only. Why it is giving an error? So what is the error? Input mismatch expression, line number. Okay. See obj dot next integer. The integer only, right? Okay. I have given this forward slash. That is the reason, guys. See, you have to be very careful. So this is the one. See, pyramid shaping part. Again, you enter. I'll give so 6. See, 6 rows. 6 stars in the last line. No, I want only, sir, not stars. I want to print a different one. For example, I want to print to row, only row count only I want to print. How can I print it? So let's see this. So I want to print a row count. How can you print this row count? So for example, row count 1 means 1 only it has to print. So let's see this. Sorry, I have to give 5 at least. See that. First row 1, second row 2, 2, and 3, 3, 4, 4 it is printed. So if you want to print all ones, so you just give hard code that. So this you hard code with a 1 only. So all ones will print. So I'm commenting this. So try giving only 1 in the middle. I'm hard coding basically. See, number of rows you want 5. So all ones only printed. So this is the design patterns how you can play around with this. So these are all the interview programs. Mainly people will ask, mainly these prime numbers, Fibonacci series, Palindrome number. These are the main programs they will ask in the interviews. So focus on this program. Okay. So we are good. Now we are done with all the interview programs.